Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Tuesday, June 20th, 2023, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and to push the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos. Also check out our Patreon if you want access to our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. You will find the link to our Patreon in the description and comments section below. Spencer Strider will get the nod in the first of this important set on the road. He was shelled last week in a start against the Tigers, still notching the win as the Braves overcame a significant deficit. He gave up 5 runs and 3 homers in 5 innings Wednesday. Strider surrendered 3 homers for the first time as a major leaguer. One was the first hit by Miguel Cabrera this year. According to Yahoo.com, he has given up as many homers, 10, in his last 32 innings as he did in his first 180 2/3 innings as a major leaguer. He got 17 missed swings, and his velocity was normal. The Tigers had a great day at the plate, something you do not see often. The league has done a better job of jumping on his fastball recently, but he is still one of the best pitchers in the National League. He comes in with a 4.12 ERA and 1.13 WHIP. He has not been sharp in his last 2 starts, hence the bloated ERA, but expect that to trend down. Atlanta has been red hot, winning 8 of 10 and holding a 46-26 record. Ranger Suarez has been pitching well since returning from the injured list. He had a rough patch in May, but he has since been lights out. The Phillies have also been playing well, winning 6 in a row in 6 of their last 7 games at home. Spencer Strider has had some control issues in his last 2 starts, giving up a few home runs to the Tigers. I think Kyle Schwarber and the Phillies will be able to take advantage of Strider's fastball, and the Phillies will win Game 1 of this important series. The Phillies are the better team right now, and they are playing at home. I expect them to win this game, and I think it will be a close one. The Braves and Phillies have a long history of exciting games, and this one should be no different. Both teams have been scoring a lot of runs lately, averaging over 5 runs per game in their last 10 matchups. They know each other well and are able to capitalize on that with good at-bats, often registering at least 8 or more hits per game. The total has gone over in 8 of the last 11 games between these two teams, and I expect this one to be high-scoring as well. Philadelphia's offense has taken a big step forward since Kyle Schwarber was moved to the leadoff spot. In 16 games at leadoff, Schwarber is batting .270 with a 1.061 OPS after batting .160 with 13 home runs in 56 games prior. I expect the Phillies to score a lot of runs in this game, and I'm confident that the total will go over. I'm betting on the over in this game. I think it's going to be a high-scoring affair, and I'm confident that both teams will be able to put up some runs. Tampa Bay Rays vs Baltimore Orioles. The Baltimore Orioles have been a good offensive team so far this season as they are 10th in the majors with a .748 team OPS while scoring 4.93 runs per game. They have been close to their average on the road as they are slashing .248/.324/.415 with 5.28 runs in 36 road games. Left fielder Austin Hayes has been hitting very well as he has a .875 OPS with 8 homers, 31 RBI, 38 runs scored, and 2 steals on 3 attempts. The Tampa Bay Rays have been one of the greatest offensive teams throughout the year as they are second in MLB with a .803 OPS while averaging 5.53 runs per game. They have been hitting incredibly well throughout their 38 games at Tropicana Field as they have a .827 OPS with 5.87 runs per game. Left fielder Randy Arozarena has been doing extremely well as he has a .288/.405/.484/ line with 13 home runs, 48 RBI, 45 runs scored, and 9 steals to 7 caught steals thus far. The 2 starting pitchers in this game have very different road/home splits. Kyle Bradish has a 4.60 ERA and a .289 batting average against in 7 road starts, while Tyler Glasnow has a 3.48 ERA and a .162 opposing batting average in 2 home games. The run differential for these teams is also very different. Baltimore is +38 this year, while Tampa Bay is an unbelievable +143. Finally, the Rays have a dominant record against the Orioles, having won 36 of the previous 52 games between the two teams. Based on all of this, I think the Rays are a safe bet to cover the run line at home. Both teams' bullpens have been doing well this season, with the Orioles ranking 7th in reliever ERA and the Rays ranking 15th. The starting pitchers have also been pitching well in their recent starts, with Bradish having a 3.00 ERA over 7 innings and a .174 batting average against, and Glasnow having a 3.18 ERA and a .300 opposing batting average in 11.1 innings of work. The under has hit in each of the last 4 games between these two teams, so I think it's a safe bet to take the under again in this game. The total has been 7.5 runs in each of the last 4 games, and I think it's unlikely that either team will score enough runs to push the total over 8 runs. Toronto Blue Jays vs Miami Marlins. Toronto has lost 3 of their last 4 games, including an 11-7 defeat at the hands of the Texas Rangers, 44-27 SU, first in AL West, on Sunday. The Rangers' rally from a 5-0 deficit in the 3rd inning was powered by 4 hits apiece by Corey Seager and Ezekiel Duran and home runs by DH Jonah Heim and outfielder Leody Taveras. Toronto starter Chris Bassett was not effective, giving up 5 earned runs on 7 hits and walking 3 in 3.2 innings. Leadoff hitter George Springer had 2 hits, scored twice, and knocked in a run for the Jays in the loss. Texas starter John Gray struggled, lasting only 2.1 innings while allowing 6 earned runs on 6 hits and walking 3 batters. The Texas relief corps was effective, allowing 1 earned run over 6.2 innings of work and striking out 5 batters. The Marlins have won 4 straight games, including a series-sweeping 4-2 victory over the Washington Nationals, 27-42 SU, 5th in NL East, on the road Sunday. Second baseman Garrett Hampson broke a 2-2 tie with a sacrifice fly in the 4th innings and the Marlins never looked back. Starter Jesus Luzardo picked up the win by going 6 innings and allowing 2 earned runs on 5 hits and striking out 5 batters. Reliever Andrew Nardi picked up his 2nd save of the season by pitching a scoreless 9th and striking out 2 batters. Outfielder Lane Thomas went deep in the loss for the Nationals. Washington was 0-5 with runners in scoring position. Shortstop Jacob Amaya had his first major league hit for the Marlins. Kikuchi has been successful on the road this season, with a 3-1 record in 8 starts. The Blue Jays have also won their last 5 games started by Kikuchi. Miami's pitching staff has been giving up a lot of hits lately, allowing more than 8 hits per game in the past week. They have also not been striking out many batters, averaging only 3.46 per 9 innings in that span. Toronto's offense has been very good on the road this season, ranking in the top 10 in average runs scored and slugging percentage. They have won 2 of their last 3 series on the road, including a sweep of the New York Mets. Based on these stats, I think the Blue Jays are a safe bet to win on the road Tuesday. Both starting pitchers have been pitching well recently, and their respective teams' bullpens have also been solid. The Marlins have gone under in 5 of Perez's last 6 starts, and the Blue Jays have gone under in 4 of the last 5 games started by Kikuchi. Both teams' pitching staffs have given up 3 runs or less in 4 of their last 7 games. The under has hit in 2 of Miami's last 3 home games and 3 of their last 4 overall. The Blue Jays have gone under the run total in 4 of their last 5 games, and they or their opponent have scored 2 runs or less in 7 of their last 11 games. Based on all of this, I think it's a safe bet to take the under in this game. The total is set at 7.5 runs, and I think it's unlikely that either team will score enough runs to push the total over 8 runs.